challenger. Right, before I go off on my big spiel and my intro, I can see my audio levels here, so hopefully I won't make the huge balls up like I did on Silent Hill on Tuesday earlier this week. I can see it. I'm pretty certain it's okay. And also, I don't trust you guys in the chat saying, oh, great intro, oh yeah, great audio. So yeah, I'm just going to ignore you regardless. Anyways, I digress. Welcome to Resident Evil Challenges, Stream 2 out of 3 for this week. So, yeah, earlier this week we finished off Silent Hill, which was really, really fun. Great experience. Still can't believe I managed to do the entire game with 2 deaths. So, oh, piss off, guys. I see you in the chat. Piss off, all of you. It's really not a way to speak to your audience, but anyways. So that was great fun. We got Silent Hill all done and dusted, and I am actually quite prepared to be doing Silent Hill 2 in the very near future, because that went down very well. So I've actually got the... Do you guys seriously stop distracting me? I have to turn this screen round so I can't see. Yeah, so I got Silent Hill 2 ready to do that in a live stream in the near future. But for the time being, let me give you a little story. I've probably mentioned this quite a few times before in other live streams. When I was 8 years old, for my 8th birthday, my mum gave me a present. And that present was Resident Evil 2. Can't believe she gave Resident Evil 2 to an 8-year-old, but I got Resident Evil 2 and I remember unwrapping it at about 5 o'clock in the morning and playing that game, and that was a pivotal moment. Like, that was the point where all of this sort of began, essentially, and my obsession for Resident Evil began. I'll hold it there.
Him pay.
Wolfie says £2, no game sound, boss. Well, the thing is, this is going to be the boy who cries wolf. So next time I actually do screw up my audio, I won't actually know. So, anyways, so I was 8 years old, got Resident Evil 2, started playing it at about 5 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, it just totally hooked me in. I was playing it with Guardian J. It was a real amazing moment. And Resident Evil 2 turned out to be, I'm pretty certain, my most played Resident Evil game in history. And I'm also pretty certain that I have beaten the various scenarios over 100 times. So I've been playing it for 23 years. So as you can imagine, tonight is a very, very exciting live stream to play the unfinished, the original version of Resident Evil 2. The version which was 70% completed, and then Shinji Mikami decided that it wasn't the vision that he had, and scrapped the entire thing, and then built the game that we all love to be Resident Evil 2. So this is going to be a brand new experience for me. Like you guys, I have seen the videos online, but I've never played the entirety of it myself. So one thing to be aware of, if you haven't seen this before, if you haven't played it yourself, this isn't going to be like other blind playthroughs or anything. This is actually going to be a fairly short stream because this is an incomplete game, so you can only hop around different spots within the environment. So we'll kind of go around different environments, we can check out the enemies and the levels, but there's not a complete story, there's not a complete, you know, A to B journey in this. So we'll just check it out and see what we can do. We can play as Leon, we can play as Elza, who was the original rendition of Claire Redfield. That's quite cool. So yeah, we will see what it's like. But yeah, as I said earlier, this is the second out of 3 Resident Evil Challenger live streams this week. Mullet Wesker will be joining tomorrow for his Resident Evil 7 Madhouse. Sorry, every time I say this, I really have to remember it all. Resident Evil 7 Madhouse, handguns only, 3rd person mod live stream. So join tomorrow evening, 8:30 PM UK time. He'll be doing that. And then I will actually be having a little bit of a break from live streams for the next couple of weeks. I realised that this is my 7th live stream in 2 weeks. So I'm just going to have a little bit of a break for the next couple of weeks. Be back in about 2 weeks, I think. And next week, Gaudi will be taking over. He'll be taking the reins for his very first live stream when he does his Resident Evil 2 randomizer on hardcore mode. And the poll for which scenario he will be playing is still live on YouTube now. So yeah, Gaudi, I can't wait to troll you in the live chat for the entirety of your live stream. But yeah, anyways, let's give this a go. Oh, for God's sake, you're still trolling me. Oh, bloody hell, you guys. So yeah, let's give this a go and check out Resident Evil 1.5 for the first time. Well, I should have really have commented on that opening screen. That looks pretty cool. I mean, it had exactly the same voice that they used in the finished version, but yeah, that red eye was quite cool. So actually, before we get started, let's do a little bit of interactivity. Do you guys want me to start with Leon, or do you want me to start with Elza? So let's look at their profiles. So Leon here looks very similar to his original model in Resident Evil 2, 21, blood type A. Yeah, I think that's all the same. But then if you've never seen her before, here's Elza, also a motorcyclist. And this is, as I said earlier, the original rendition of Claire Redfield. And yeah, you can actually get this skin in Resident Evil 2 Remake. I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware and you've played with it. But yeah, it's quite cool to actually see Elza, and we'll actually get to play with her in a minute as well. Wolfie says, have you met us? Why are you surprised we're still trolling you? I mean, I'm not really surprised, to be honest. So, right, let's see what... So, Chris Riley says Leon, Gaming Bros says Elza, Gowdy says Elza, Seedol says Elza, Wolfie says Elza. Let's start with Elza. It looks like we're swinging that way. Creamy Elephant says Jill Redfield. Creamy Elephant, you know what's coming up next. There you go. So let's start with Elza. Eli and Judith say start with Barry. Well, we can hopefully do the Resident Evil 1 Barry's mod at some point in the near future as well. Let's give that a go. And also, we're going to try out that Hunter mod. That sounds quite fun. Seedol says that she was going to be voiced by Alison Court, who was the voice actor of Claire Redfield in Resident Evil 2 and Code Veronica. So that's quite interesting. But yeah, this is a completely different screens here. But they use the same music, which kind of makes sense. Yeah, these are all completely brand new screens. They obviously didn't have the voiceover for this section at this point. Oh, that's some quite cool artwork actually with Jill there. Another thing, just as a heads up, I know most of you guys will be aware of this, but again, because this is incomplete, it is kind of buggy. So yeah, be prepared for there to be some moments where the game just might lock up and we might have to start. I have taken your guys' advice of the save states, which I've just made one of now. So yeah, we'll be doing save states hopefully to take us back when the game glitches. But yeah, to begin with, so this is Elza. This is the original Claire Redfield. You can see the zombies here. But I think let's have a look at the inventory screen. So if you've not seen this before, this looks so different to how Resident Evil 2 looked in the end. In fact, it looks a lot more complicated. So you've got the whole equip arms, you've got standard arms. So yeah, it's quite interesting. And you can see she's got a slightly different handgun to Claire's one. So I think, if I remember correctly, Claire has the Browning and Leon has the Glock. Let's see if it's got an item description. Manufactured by Sig Sauer, Germany. Uses 9mm parabellum rounds. But most of it is very similar. But yeah, I think the main difference here is that you've also got the knife on screen at the same time. So if I unequip the gun, then I just have the knife there. So I'm not quite sure why the system's like this, but I'm guessing that Shinji Mikami, eventually when he got to Resident Evil 2, was like, let's make this simpler. It's a bit too complicated with all of these weapons on screen. That's my assumption. Herm says, sometimes you click on something and she walks through the sky, but I'm sure there's a debugger menu to get through some of the rooms. Okay, good to know. There's glass from the front door all over the floor. Interesting. I wonder if we can do anything with these zombies. I don't think they can hit us. We should keep those things out for now. So I really have no idea how long this is all going to take to explore, but it's nuts how different a position you start in this game compared to original Resident Evil 2. So obviously you start next to the fire there, and this time it looks like we're right in what I can only assume is the RPD. So this looks Choking on some black pepper there. This looks like an office section in the RPD somewhere. But what else can we check? A map of Raccoon City. I wonder if we can go through this door. Possibly not. Oh no, it's loaded fine. Oh, so this is recognisable music. This is the music from the factory in Resident Evil 2. Oh, so in this you actually get crawling zombies that start standing up and walking. That's quite interesting.
Make him pay.
So just got a donation through from Dead Medic that says, love the streams, wish I could stay and watch, but got a 12-hour shift to do, good luck with your run. Well, thank you very much, Dead Medic, and also welcome to the live streams. Thank you for joining. So this is our first bit of combat on Resident Evil 1.5. Seems largely the same as the finished version of Resident Evil 2. Still got auto aim, the sound effects are still the same, but the rendered zombies are different. Yeah, a lot more cops in this, I would say. So yeah, in the RPD sometimes, from Resident Evil 2, you'd get, you know, a lot of cops, but then also a lot of civilians, you'd get the guys in the shirts and things. But so far, all of the zombies seem to be cops. So, I mean, it's keeping it more on brand with the RPD, I guess. But I'm not sure if there's much really to pick up in here. Number of desks far outnumbers the amount of office chairs. Were these their solutions? Oh, actually, there's some handgun rounds we can pick up there. I just can't believe that they got so far through making this game before they scrapped it. So I believe the actual estimate on Wikipedia it says is 60 to 80%. So I said 70% earlier. But it looks like I can't actually pick up those handgun rounds there.
Make him pay.
Hope Bobby McKenna, if you're watching anywhere in the world right now, I know you've got your Switch that you has arrived today, but I dedicate today's Dono sound to you, as it's one that I know you always reference. And also, because I'm playing Resident Evil 2, I just thought Ben Bertolucci, is that correct? I think I got that right. Kind of seemed apt for this donation sound effect. But Chris Batman says, been excited to see this, hope you're enjoying it. Also, nice fleece, Nougie. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's bloody cold in the UK at the moment. It's literally like -3 degrees at the moment. Celsius, not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. But yeah, it's, in other words, it's absolutely freezing here. Oops. Oh, so now I get the handgun rounds. Okay. So this is where the game is a bit buggy. Oh, I am kind of cornered here. Well, this is the attacking animation. Oh, which is actually quite different. Oh no, Nougie's death count could be going up tonight. Oh, I don't even know if you can die in this demo. I'm getting munched. I'm absolutely munched. I don't think you can die. Oh, no, I take that back. You can. I was like, is there really much point in making a death counter for this live stream? But I left it there, and I have died within 20 minutes, which is very different than Silent Hill. But, I mean, you saw what happened. I couldn't get out of there at all. So anyways, I made a load state. So if I press F3, I can load back to here. Because unfortunately, you can't skip all of those cutscenes at the beginning. So let's go through here. Man, who predicted a death that quickly? I got absolutely overwhelmed there. I just don't understand how you meant to pick up these handgun rounds. It only seemed to pick them up when I was being attacked. Oh, I do love this music though. Well, I'm not sure if there's much more to check in this room really. But yeah, you guys are right. There was a different death animation there. Oh, there's a lot more zombies as well. It's definitely feeling like it's actually a bit harder than Resident Evil 2. Maybe they lowered the difficulty from this demo. But yeah, I just found it quite a lot, as you saw a minute ago, a lot easier to get overwhelmed and surrounded on this. I have be a bit more tactical with getting around the desks. So yeah, definitely think they must have simplified that to make it a bit easier. All right, what's through here then? Wolfie says, doesn't seem to be a physical indicator of health. No, I think the only indicator we've got is, so obviously we've still got the fine health meter bar in the pause menu, but no indication of health whilst playing normally. Like she's not holding her chest or anything like that. So, going through some corridors here. Button here, push it. What's this do? Does it open up those corridors? Open up the shutters? Oh yes. Oh, this is so cool getting to play this. Also, don't think I'm ever going to hear this music the same way again. Like, the fact that it actually came from, you know, the original 1.5 has given this track so much more meaning now. But yeah, for you guys watching, how many of you have experienced this yourself, or is there anyone watching this where this is a brand new experience for them? Because that's pretty cool. This is largely a brand new experience for me. I have watched someone play this before, but I haven't watched the whole thing, and that was a long time ago. So again, I've forgotten a lot of it. Benjamin Griffith says, amazing, almost makes me nostalgic for the days when you get that costume on Resident Evil 2 remake. Yeah, for sure. Well, I can hear some zombies somewhere. I'm just going to leave this room because I just wanted to read these chats. Creamy Elephant says, oh man, I'm not safe anywhere. Just echoing what Herm said, zombies take a ridiculous amount of bullets to permanently down in this. Yeah, it's a little bit like Nightmare Mode from Resident Evil 2. Yeah. Wolfie said this is brand new, apart from a few screenshots. But Wolfie, I hope you're going to enjoy this experience as much as I do. Oh man, those zombies making a pretty terrifying sound. And also, this animation is completely different from when you find handgun rounds. It doesn't go into the inventory bar. It sort of like just appears on screen. So I quite like that. Oof. So female zombies sort of make a sort of whining sound when they're wandering around. It's pretty freaky. Wonder why they removed that. Again, I don't know if that was like maybe too freaky or something. Oh, you're right. Oh man, they are buggers to try and take down. Oh, and then the zombie just disappears. Just shows you how buggy this playthrough is, really. But I mean, the fact that this is actually available for public download and you can play it, you don't just have to watch a video of like you know, a dev in Japan playing it is pretty awesome. Like, I'm really hopeful for the day that Resident Evil 3.5 also becomes available, so you can play the incomplete version of Resident Evil 4, which sounds nuts with Leon, you know, being attacked by ghosts and stuff. Just yeah, it sounds really interesting to play. Herm says, as it was a test demo, they didn't spend much time on the combat system, so it's quite broken. Oh, fair enough. Oh, yeah, I mean, this is nearly as bad as Nightmare Mode, to be fair. There we go. Oh, another invisible zombie. One annoying thing about this is, I don't know if it's something to do with my control setup, although I did try messing around with it, is that can only play this with a D-pad, can't actually play it with an analog stick. It's been ages since I played a Resident Evil with just a D-pad. Doesn't look like there's much to explore around here, but again, I really like that, you know, these are completely brand new environments in the RPD. Oh, welcome Josh, good to see you, my friend. Well, I might do another save state soon, considering we've... You just never know. I think I should probably save state before every door, to be honest. There we go, just did another save state. See if we can... Oh, is that guy going to stand up? So this looks like the evidence... Oh, look, you can see Leon through the window. Wow, that's really cool. But one thing I did read online was apparently there were meant to be 2 support characters for Leon and Elza in this. So Elza was meant to have Sherry as before, and also, if I remember correctly, John. So Ada's John was meant to be a support character in the story, and then Leon had Ada and can't remember who else it was. There was Ada and someone else. Maybe it was, I can't remember. But yeah, and another thing that I was reading as well was that there was meant to be no crossover between the two characters. So obviously you know how Leon and Claire will meet up a couple of times during Resident Evil 2. That wasn't meant to happen in this one. So they're completely separate scenarios. A bit like, well, I was about to say a bit like Resident Evil 1, but then also Jill and Chris do cross over a bit towards the end, I suppose. So yeah, that's not totally true. Seedal says, original Resident Evil 2 didn't have DualShock, so you would have to use D-pad. Yep, that makes total sense. That was it. Creamy Advent. It was Kendo. Oh no, sorry, it was Marvin. It was Marvin that was in Leon's story. So it was Marvin and Ada. But with that said, so I said that the stories weren't meant to cross over, but obviously here they do, so I'm not sure. I guess maybe that was incorrect. Oh, what? Roy? Why is it saying Leon's Roy? Is it maybe they've used, I know what it is, they've probably used Leon's model for another character. So I don't think this is meant to be Leon, I think this is meant to be a police officer, which is why it's saying Roy, and then it would also make sense why the stories don't cross over. Because it's incomplete, I'm guessing they didn't get around to making all the character models and everything. Yeah, this Roy also sounds a little bit like an early version for Marvin. His story sounds quite similar. Well, sorry, not story, but his script sounds very similar. Yeah, Gaming Bro says he is Roy, not Leon. Ah, interesting. I've just never experienced an incomplete game like this. Can you guys see that baby zombie on the desk? What the hell is that? Look, on the desk, there's just a really small baby zombie lying there. That's absolutely hilarious. What's that about? That's so random. Oh dear. Okay. So let's see what else is in this room. I kind of wimped out because of the zombies on the floor. Actually, let's see how much ammo I've got. Oh, I've got loads of ammo, so I probably could kill them, but I don't. I did check the desks. I don't think there is actually anything in there. So that door up the top was where we came in from. What else there to explore through here? And yeah, just to show you how incomplete it is, it's just like character just goes through like, I don't know how well you can see it there, but there's just like quite a lot of times when she'll just slip through the desk. Yeah. It doesn't look like there's much else in here to explore. No. I'm guessing that items and things will be, you know, the finer details they'll make later. And so I guess it makes sense to do the environments and the story and everything else first. So if they haven't even made the model for Roy, then yeah, I'm guessing they're not going to have made the models for files and all the finer details like that. Let's try and get around these guys. What's, oh, that was the button for the shutters. Let's check these doors. Right, I'm going to do another save state just to be safe, just because I've been warned quite heavily about this. Interesting that there's save room music in a hallway. Again, I don't know if that's because all of the music wasn't made. Oh man, her walking animation was pretty terrible there. Well, let's see if we can go up this floor. Wow, man, there's quite a lot to explore in this. This is pretty cool. Man, why is there a random sword on the sofa? What? Merry Christmas 2020? What? Oh, that was weird. That is really weird. Well, we just had that. Literally a month ago. Ooh. Papers of various cases and forms, nothing important. So we've got medical room, radio room, media room. So yeah, it looks more like a hospital lab sort of setting than the RPD that we're exploring. Oh, who's that? I'm going to come back to him. Just want to see how much there is to explore. Oh wow, oh man, this seems pretty large. I can't believe they scrapped all of this. This is crazy. And actually, it seems like you can go through most of these doors. Okay, so this room does look familiar. This room looks really familiar. They love their radio control rooms. And also, this music was in the final version. Definitely heard this before. Seems like they kept a lot of the soundtrack. Oh, there's that animation for finding new items again. Radio control, yep, we just checked that. So it looks like in this playthrough there's not really many things to pick up. But it's still cool that we get to explore the environments. Radio control again. Seedol saying that even the Brad poster from Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake is there. Dreamcast, also welcome. And a new member, I think, or maybe I've seen you before. But also welcome to the live streams if this is your first one. Getting to play 1.5 was a dream back then. I remember being so hyped about the fact I could leak someday. Wow! So you're a real old schooler then. That's crazy. I mean, I can't believe I've left it this long to be able to play this, but it's only been because I've now got this PC and I can do all of these modded Resident Evil runs, which I'm really enjoying. You know, it's really given Resident Evil Challenger a breath of fresh air. I think there's only so many times you guys can watch me do Director's Cut Beat the Clock challenges, but don't worry, I definitely do want to do some more Beat the Clock challenges again at some point in the near future. Code Veronica for sure, I think we need to try and do that soon. Right, what's in here? Let's do another save state, it's been a little while. Ooh. So this music again, it's from the finished game. Oh, so I've set that guy off, uh-oh. So, oh wow, look at this. Antidote spray. So it's a first aid spray that's purple. I've never heard of an antidote spray before. That's really interesting. Wow, I didn't even know they did that. I just assumed that once they'd, okay, maybe it's a separate, must be a separate item to a first aid spray then. Oh, the controls on this are really weird. So what's an antidote spray do? So antidote spray, this will heal any poison condition. So you essentially get blue herb in a can. So wonder what their thinking behind that was, because blue herbs were available in Resident Evil 1. So I wonder why they came up with that concept. But that's completely brand new to me. That's really interesting. Also, I wonder how many handgun rounds you can combine in one go of this. Can we have like a massive pile? Yes, we can. And also, we've got way more inventory slots as well. We've got as many inventory slots as when you get the side pack, I believe. Don't see much else in here. Right, I'm just gonna get the hell out of here. Uh-oh, I'm probably gonna die again. Yep. No, just once you get bitten, it's just you can't get out. I probably should use my first aid spray, but Elza is dead. So that is 2 deaths for Nougie. Never mind. Fortunately, I can load my save state. So let's go and get the health again. Oh, save states. Man, what a time saver. Can I get in and out before the mob? Nope. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill them all. Although the good news is that, oh shit, is that they do seem to fire a bit faster in this game. Oh, caution. Oof, okay, I made it out alive this time. There's nothing else to check around here. There's a computer. Could save my progress. So you save your progress with the computer. Capcom, we're going to get rid of the typewriter. What's that about? What's up with that? Okay. Man, this is fascinating. Milo saying, clap them, you got them bullets, youth. I do, but I also don't have a lifetime to kill them because it takes so friggin' long to die. Okay. Oof. He's a fast chap. Look at this! Man, zombies move way faster in this. This is definitely harder than the finished products. Wow. Wonder if you can pick up anything off him. No. Nothing off him either. Okay, so that door's locked. Control panel. So there appears to be a slight fracture just below the elbow. However, is what is needed to open that lock. If you know, you know. If you don't, you probably think I'm a fucking weirdo. Nothing inside that locker. Okay, so I think that seems to be it through all those corridors. Guy Reed, welcome to the live stream, says, I started watching your challenges when I was 12. Was the highlights of my year. Every time a new one came out, it's now 14 years later, and I wish you all the best, my dude. Oh, thanks, Guy Reed. It means the world hearing stuff like that. So thank you very much. It's because of stuff like that that, you know, we keep coming back and doing these things. And, you know, you've been watching us play these games for the past nearly 16 years now. Sound like a broken record saying that in nearly every live stream. But surely that just shows to you guys how freaking excited I am to play this version of a game that we've been playing for that long. Well, even longer. Oop, this was the way I came, so let's go back the other way. Let's check out the lift. And Guy, also, if you aren't aware of, we have a Discord. I really need to, Creamy Elephant, I totally forgot to post the permanent Discord link. I should have done in the chat. But regardless, Guy Reed, if you're not a member already or you've not used it before, head over to our Resident Evil Challenger Discord. It's essentially a server that we all have, most of the people in the live chat have here, and we just talk about the challenges, Resident Evil in general, just general lockdown chat, what you had for breakfast, stuff like that, future challenges, everyone's best speedruns and stuff. So yeah, feel free to head over to our Discord. The link is just in the YouTube description. And yeah, you can chat to me, Izzy, like all of the guys as well. Yeah, it's a really cool little community that we've had going for actually nearly a year now. And it has been thriving every single day since we started it, which is crazy. It's definitely helped all of us who have been in, you know, social isolation to be able to keep communicating with each other. So yeah, it's a real godsend for sure. Rightio, so looks like we're dealing with some crows now. Oof. Oh. Actually, I wonder how much damage they do. Not too much. Let's reload this. Kill these guys. Well, it's weird seeing crows without the knives now. So yeah, I've just got so used to the Resident Evil 2 Challenger Edition mod that oh man, that is, I have to say that's probably the best thing that came out of 2020. Not many good things came out of 2020, but that was certainly a good one. And yeah, just every time you go through the crow rooms, they've got those knives. But as I said earlier this week, in the newest edition of the Challenger mod, which is coming out, those crows have been replaced with mine and Nathan's arch nemesis, the moths. So yeah, looking forward to seeing those. Right, anyways, this statue is the exact model, it looks like, from Resident Evil 2. So I wonder what we have to do with it. Do we just push it? Does it give us another like blood jewel like we got in Resident Evil 2? I'm not really sure what happens with this. Oh, what's that picture of? Ah, that's quite an interesting picture frame there. Looks like we've got to move this statue quite far. I don't know if it needs to be against the wall or in the centre. Let's look further down. Yeah, so both of the statues are here, but it doesn't actually look like there's anywhere to push them, so maybe those are unfinished as well. Man, they really love the shutters in this game. Okay, let's go through here. Okay, so this looks very similar to the area near where the helicopter crashes in Resident Evil 2. In fact, the stairs look very similar to... actually, these stairs remind me of that little area where you go from the Crow Room that I was speaking about a minute ago to the West office in the police station. These stairs look very similar. And you'd normally find some herbs around them as well. Man, Elza walking around looks quite funny. So... I tested out the emulator earlier just to check Leon's scenario worked and Elza's scenario worked. And as a little spoiler, this is where you start off on Leon's scenario. So I'm going to leave this for here because there's nothing else to explore up there. But in Leon's one, that's where he starts. So, oh yeah, that was locked. So there's nothing else to explore out here then. Creamy Elephant says, so similar yet different. Yeah, it really is. But it's a lot more different than I envisioned. Like, I thought, you know, I thought they would have changed a couple of bits and bobs. But I guess also at the same time, you know, if you're going to scrap a game because you're not happy with it, then it probably does need quite a lot of changes, right? So I can understand that. This area really reminds me of the hospital from Resident Evil 3. Who's that? Is that Brian Irons? Yeah, it is. He looks like he's got a different outfit in this as well. And also, I hadn't really noticed that Elza's got blood marks on the back of her... Oh, on the front and back. Was that there from the start, or is that sustained as you take damage? Because that would be quite a cool little addition, actually. So it doesn't look like there's... Oh, there is something to explore here. Oh, what's this? Oh, wow. Cedo saying, the streams, watch along and Discord has made lockdown a lot more unbearable in a tough year. Yeah, 100%. It really has. It's just going to do the same thing again. So again, I think this is incomplete. I think this is meant to be some sort of puzzle. I guess you have to collect, I don't know, like some different skyscrapers or something that you're meant to put in within this. But yeah, it's obviously not quite finished yet because it doesn't say or do anything. It's very vague. So there's not much we can do with that. But you know, it's really cool seeing these environments. Creamy Elephant says that the characters show physical damage. That is a really cool addition. Really, really cool. Also, I'm guessing... I mean, I don't really know what the puzzle with the statues is meant to be, but I can only assume because there's so many pictures on the wall. It must be related to that in some sense. Gives me vibes of the pictures from Resident Evil 1 with the birds. I don't know, something like that. Maybe you got to push the statues in front of the right picture or something. I'm not too sure. So that door's locked, so we've explored all of here. Cedo says the blood he thinks is from zombies.
Scum.
That's quite interesting.
Make him
pay. Always think of Bobby when I hear that. Creamy Elephant donated £6.53. It says, real comfy stream. Enjoying watching you experience this for the first time. Big love, Petro. My brother from I Love a Mother. Thank you very much for joining. And also, thank you for having my back for all these years. Bloody love you, man. And yeah, once we manage to get this whole lockdown situation sorted out, coming to Texas to find you, my man. Definitely, for sure. Looking forward to that. Yeah, so the elevator wasn't working, so we can't check that. And I think we checked everywhere on the second floor. Let me just double check, because you know what I'm like. I do rush around things sometimes. Just make sure. Didn't leave any rooms around here. I think we got them all. Wow, so actually this is what Cedar was mentioning earlier. This is the original Brad poster, which also appears in Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake. That's the exact poster which appears in those ones, which is quite cool. Yeah, we did explore everywhere around here, so that's the second floor done. Let's go back down. Benjamin Griffith saying those areas remind him of Daymare a little bit. Yeah, they do. Cedar also saying nice to see a stress-free stream. It is. This is so nice. Oh man, I mean, yeah, the Inferno mode run was pretty scarring, and Silent Hill was quite nice actually. But yeah, it's always tricky when doing a blind playthrough and having to navigate around a game for the first time and learn where you're going. Especially that last section on Silent Hill when I had no map. That was very difficult to do. But I felt I did an okay job on that game. Felt I wasn't too bad, even though I got a shit ending. I think I checked this door, but just gonna double check. Yeah, we did check this door. Oh, what's happening now? Oh, the zombies come through. Oh, wow. Wow. That's quite cool. The camera angles seem very, very similar to the camera angles for Kendo's gun shop. Oh. And they just all fell over. Not sure what's going on there. Can't go outside, can we? No. Welcome, Zemnis. Good to have you around. So what's that blood on the floor? Can we examine that? No. It's too dark to see anything outside. Men's restroom, it's closed. Let's check these lockers. Oh, found a first aid spray. I still can't believe the antidote spray. That's, yeah, interesting. But also at the same time, a redundant concept because you've got blue herbs and also you've introduced blue herbs during Resident Evil 1. What's the point, really? You know, there's no like super blue herbs. Blue herbs are blue herb, you're poison or you're not. You know, there's nothing else in it. Man, they love these shutters though. Cedar says, more than okay, even though we all did help you out, we managed to work it out, and the majority of it itself, even having not played the game in a long time. Throwing back Silent Hill. Thanks, man. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Still annoyed that I died on Sybil twice. I could have had my first ever non-deaths live stream, but another time. Even tonight, isn't gonna be a non-deaths live stream. But that's because this game is actually it's actually quite a lot harder than the original Resident Evil 2. Lockers, it's completely sealed. Maybe there's a key out there. Can we go in this room? Yes, we can. Andre says that body has a shotgun. That's cool. Let's go and check that first. No, not a shotgun. Handgun rounds. No, doesn't seem to be anything else to check. So again, more references to the later Resident Evils. The cold drink vending machine here. This has been remade into the latest remakes. So I think it appears in the RPD. I think it's in that main hallway where there's loads of zombies. You'll know which one I mean. On the west hallway, I think. Yeah, west hallway. I'm pretty certain that drinks machine is there. Oh wow, there's quite a few more rooms to explore around here. I keep thinking we're getting towards the end of the scenario and then we find like a whole... Oh, hang on, maybe not. Right, I see, it's because this whole area loops round. The shutters just bring it full circle, I see. So... So I guess that means we go downstairs then. So I think we've done everywhere on that floor. Let's see what's in the basement. Okay, let's check basement 1 first. Oh, so again, the original music. It feels so far, it has all been the original music. We haven't heard any different versions. That's an original zombie sound. Oh, God, they're so much faster. And this hallway looks very similar to the basement. Oh, there's a zombie on the floor there that you can't really see. This looks very similar to the basement area, but it just looks darker, if anything. It's like they've completely darkened it down. Is that guy dead? I think in this, when they're dead, they just vanish, right? Oh, she keeps aiming on some zombie that's hidden on the floor. Oh God, I'm just going to leave him. Keeps aiming on something else. Oh, she's aiming on him. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'll tell you what, let's save state. Just before I go and die. And let's go and check this hallway. Rob saying, Lucasade vending machine. I wish. I wish. Save that for your next mod. I think that's one thing that we should do. Also, what's this? Is this like a fuse? Oh, pliers. Ah. Oh, look, there's the original version of Sherry. So weird seeing Elza interacting with Sherry. Wow, this is blowing my mind. I had forgotten about all of this. This is great. So there were some shotgun shells on the floor, which would suggest that you get the shotgun as Elza, perhaps, which is, of course, always a Leon thing. Cedar says, funny-looking pliers. Yeah, they look really weird. Oh, God, that zombie! It's like a hyper-zombie. Jeez Louise. Can we go through here? Yes, we can. Oh, so, okay, so this is different music. I'm also going to save state again. That's a different zombie. So weird, then. You get zombies that stand up from crawling. I think this is the first time I can ever remember seeing zombies do an animation like this. This is really cool. So this looks very similar to the car park that we all well know in Resident Evil 2 and 2 Remake. But yeah, it looks a lot more trashed and yeah, it definitely gives more of a sense of a zombie apocalypse. And these police vans are really cool. In a way, I kind of wish they had finished this and then just released Resident Evil 2 as a different game. Okay, well, I think that's it down here. So this was locked, wasn't it? Yeah, so we'll have to go back through here. Okay, so now we've got to deal with this hyper zombie. Look! What am I meant to do about him? I can't even kill him in time if I want to. He is Speedy Gonzalez. Oh, actually, maybe I can kill him. You literally start shooting him the second you get out the door. That actually kind of works. Let's just leave him now. Oh, should have just gone straight in that door. Hang on, I just wanted to just double check there wasn't another door down the basement I've missed. Oh. We went through here. Did we? No, we didn't. I didn't go through here. This looks really similar to Ben's cell area. Interesting. Oh, and here's the first dogs. Oh, I'm glad I did come back to explore here. This is the original dog model. Oh, wow, they died. Oh, no, they make the yelping sound even when they're not dead. So it's hard to get an indication of when they're actually killed. Oh, man, enemies have so much vitality on this. Uh-oh. But, oops. Oh, danger. Well, at least I got a lot of first aid sprays. So weird that they make that yelping sound, but man, every enemy is a bullet sponge in this. But I'm glad that you can stun them whilst you shoot them. I mean, that never normally happens. Oh, that's weird. Has anyone ever noticed that cell that has Claire written on it? Bearing in mind, this is before Claire Redfield was even a character. So that's an interesting little Easter egg. That's quite fascinating. What are the other ones? Piers, Jojo. Well, maybe that's the first rendition of Piers as well from Resident Evil 6. Speaking of Resident Evil 6, where the hell is Gowdy tonight? Okay, that's all there is down here, but I'm glad we got to see the dogs. Oh. Just go, 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 go. Just go back through that door. Andre says it's the modders that put those names there. It's right. Okay, that makes more sense. Fair enough. Fair enough. I keep forgetting that some things have been tweaked by the modders. Yeah. My health looks okay. Let's do another save state. Let's go and check out the basement. Oh, basement 2. Oh, Gowdy is there, just taking it all in. Okay, so this is the second floor of the basement. This looks very, very similar to the layout of the basement. And the style of it is all very similar. The doors are the same, and the desk, the locker. I recognise all of these models. The cells. I wonder if this is where you meet Ben still. It's locked. Seems there's someone inside. It's weird. It says it's locked, but it looks very open to me right now. But we can go in this one, I think. Yeah, we're in this cell. Man, this music is just so good. So, so good. Glad they kept this. Nothing really to get in these cells. See if we can go in any other ones. Okay, looks like we can go in quite a few of the cells then. But they're all... Does it all bring you to the same room? Maybe that's another unfinished part. That it just, you know, you can go through the different doors. But it takes you to the same room, essentially.
Make him pay.
Gowdy donated £5. Nougie misses me. How cute. When you say miss... no, of course I am, man. It's, yeah, it was weird just not seeing you in the chat. I just don't remember the last live stream. I didn't see you in the chat, but, you know, fair enough. I also know that you've got your hands quite tied getting things ready for next week. So, yeah, really excited to see your randomizer challenge. I'm very grateful it's you and not me, but I'm sure you'll do a fantastic job. As you said, Resident Evil 2 Remake is your game. Like, I love Resident Evil 2 Remake and I definitely want to play it more, but it's definitely not one of my better ones. So yeah, I'm glad that you're doing it because I don't think I would have done that live stream for quite a while. Okay, so they don't take you all to exactly the same cells. They just looked very similar. And obviously this one has zombies in it. See an old saying, you could say it, hell in a cell. So, is this the door? I think this is the door we came through. It was. So let me just check the rest of the hallway. And let's just do another save state, because why not? Oh, so... Oh, there's another shutter. So many shutters. Ah, pliers. And that's the thing as well. It didn't. It actually gave me a prompt to use the pliers. So in that sense, the puzzles are slightly easier because it prompts you rather than you having to figure out what item you need to use. Although whoever couldn't figure out what you need to be used there when it said it very clearly in the description is a bit of a moron, in my opinion. I'm probably gonna have to kill all these guys. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get enough space to do that. Really wish this game had quick turn. God, they just take so many shots. But I'm quite grateful that my handgun now doesn't go pew 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 pew. Cheers again for that, Rob. I know you're probably lurking away somewhere in the background. Christ almighty, how many shots? This is unreal. Oh, this is I don't think I've even killed one of them yet. This is arguably harder than Nightmare Mode. They're sort of like indestructible zombies. Oh, shite. So they keep having that fall over animation when they would normally die. Oh, finally, I've killed one. Man, how much ammo do I have? I had like 100 rounds a minute ago, now I've got 20. I can't kill anymore, really. I just have to leave them. Jeez. So where does this bring us then? Okay, so this is nearly identical to the finished morgue in Resident Evil 2, and of course Resident Evil 2 Remake. Oh. Yeah, very, very similar. Oh, we got shotgun shells, so this is suggesting we get the shotgun as Elza. Everyone's telling me zombies are immune to damage when standing up and falling down. Okay, that's good to know. Not that really matters now, 80 handgun rounds later, but tell you what. I am just going to load my save state because, yeah, there's no point. So we've seen that shutter room. So we've been down there. We've seen the zombies that came out. Yeah, we haven't checked this room. Okay, so this looks like the original. I was about to say boiler room. I guess it's more of a power room. You have to set the electricity voltage to get the weapons door open. Yeah, I mean this is basically the same room. Yeah, there you go. Look, there's even the power generator thing. Generator made from here can restore energy to the building. I don't know why it says restore power to the building when power's there anyways, but it's also interesting that this room actually has monsters in it. Because this is, you know, as someone that knows Resident Evil 2, the original one, very well, like that's just one of the few safe rooms that you get that no monsters ever appear in it. But in this one, obviously not. Creamy Elephant saying, his message has gone. They're saying maybe they made this game easier for all of the 8-year-old children who are going to get Resident Evil 2 for Christmas. Well, that begs the next question. How old were you guys when you first played Resident Evil 2 for the first time? Yeah, I feel that in a sense, it's probably not great parenting, but in a sense I feel incredibly grateful for my mum breaking the rules and letting me play this game at such a young age. It was quite funny, like she wouldn't let me play Grand Theft Auto. She was like, oh no, you can't play that. But you know, playing a 15-year-old Resident Evil game, totally fine. But yeah, I mean, safe to say, without that, without my reckless mother, I wouldn't be here doing this stuff for you guys right now. Okay. So we checked all of the cells already. So I'm starting to think we are getting fairly close to the end of where we can explore with Elza. I mean, let me know if I'm wrong, but and suggest if there's any areas to explore. But I feel, as we're on the bottom set of stairs we can go to, unless there's basement 3. No, I don't think there is. So I think that might actually be it for Elza's scenario. But yeah, if someone could let me know, then I'll go from there. So how old were people when they played this? Wolfie says Wolfie was 7, Andre was 9, Chris Riley was under 10, Gaming Bros was also 8, Zeminus was 7, Dreamcast was 8, Seedole was 14, because Seedole was an old man. Benjamin Griffiths was 8 when he played it on the Dreamcast. Reese was 11 years old. So we all sound like we're about the same age when we experienced this for the first time. All of us were underage. We can all agree upon that. But yeah, I think, yeah, it's definitely a cool game to play at that age, you know. And yeah, completely sealed. Andre says you need to open the closed cell to meet Johnny Boy. Okay, let's go and see if there's another cell to go and check. Oh, so you can actually go to the sewer. I didn't realise that. Here's the thing, I have no idea how far you can explore until the game is basically at the end of what they made. Yeah. Resident Evil 2 came out in 1998. Good way of remembering that as well was also Daymare 1998, which was set around the same time. Right, there we go. We are back. Sorry, my sound recorder just turned itself off for some weird reason. I think I've got a dodgy USB port on this adapter I've got. Oh. Oh, so many zombies in this room. Yeah, it's weird. So, you know, using the pliers brings me to here. But, yeah, I mean, the generator was always on. So you use a key item to bring yourself to an area that doesn't actually give you anything new to progress with. Oh. No, it doesn't look like there's anything we can really do in here. No. Creamy Elephant saying this wouldn't be an REC stream without some technical issue. I don't know what's happening at the moment. We've gone through months and months and months that have essentially been seamless. And then, yeah, just this week, I think this is why I need to have a little bit of a break from streaming. I've been caning these streams recently, done 7 in 2 weeks. So a bit of time off will hopefully stop me fucking up so much. Right, I don't think there's anything else we can do on this floor. I mean, we can check basement 1 again. Andre says elevator. Okay. Oh, right, okay. So since the power is now on, the elevator will work. Gotcha. Gotcha. Although, let's ignore the doggies. Now I've just got to remember which way the elevator was. Oh, okay. This is new. And this is also new music. Oh, wow. Can we go in the van? Doesn't seem so. I get a feeling that we have to push that block to maybe climb up on the van, but I don't think you can. I think that might be unfinished as well. Oh, these crows are a nightmare to hit. Oh my god! Hit the damn crows, there we go. They've got black blood, that's weird. Can we do anything with this box? Definitely looks like an interactive object. Yeah, you can climb on it, but just can't move it. Unless I have to push it from this angle? Yes. Well, that doesn't really help what I'm trying to do, really. Kind of going... Unless I climb over this wall, perhaps? Oh, I've just walked through that box now. I mean, I can't see this really working. No. I think this is, yeah, just unfinished. And also I'm now running in the middle of the air. She's walking in the air! And we can't go in the police van. No, that's it out here. Damn, still pretty cool though. Pretty cool. Gaming Bro says, I believe it is Roy that gives you the key, but I only played Leon and this as when I load Elza kept crashing too much. Right, I see. Gaming Bro says if you climb up where the door is, you should go to the roof. Okay, I'll try again. It's just hard to know whether you're wasting your time pursuing things on this sometimes. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. I mean, the character model of Elza does actually look quite similar to Claire, with the ponytail, and her running animations do look very similar. So you definitely can't push it this way. Do I need to push against the wall some more? Okay, so that's as far as it can go. And we can only push it this way. Yeah, I don't see how this gets you anywhere. No. I mean, maybe it's different in Leon's scenario. Gaming Bro says, if you look above the door, looks like a pipe of broken ladder. What? Yeah, I can see that pipe. Unless you mean I just climbed straight up it? Just doesn't seem to be any way of going up. But I mean, does all this do, is it just take you back to a helipad that we can run up to anyways? Andre says you get to the roof by going onto the comms room and climbing onto the ventilation shaft by pushing the step stool. Okay. So we've looped back round here now. So weird trying to get my bearings around a completely different version of the RPD. It's pretty crazy. Oh, fuck. How is he so quick? Oh my god. Oh no, there's two quick ones. No. Oh no, I'm buggered. Oh, that was the exact sound effect from Claire. Hang on rounds that I could pick up again. Yeah, Andre's saying it's hard to give advice in this. I mean, I totally understand, man. Don't stress yourself out too much. It is, you know, it's incomplete, and you know, there's only so much we can do. But at the same time, I've loved being able to experience this. Like, yeah, I've never been able to do any of this before. Oh, I really should check my health. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, Elza. Okay, so we can go in the lift at least. Maybe that will take us somewhere new now that we can actually use it. First floor. Oh. She's doing an animation like Super Mario has just been hit. Although I thought we could go to the first floor already, so I don't really know what new this does for us. Stefan Rednev says, just finished your Silent Hill playthrough. Top shelf, man. Keep up the quality content. Thank you, brother. Glad you enjoyed it. I mean, that Silent Hill run seemed to go down so well that, yeah, I'm buzzing for Resident Evil obviously not Resident Evil. I'm buzzing for Silent Hill 2, which we will be doing in the next couple of weeks. I think I'm going to have a break for the next 2 weeks after this live stream. But I think my first live stream I'll have when I come back will be the Marvin and Ada mods. I'm going to hopefully do both of them in one live stream. I think that's about 4 or 5 hours, something like that. And then after that, I imagine we'll probably jump onto Silent Hill 2, or I might do a poll and see what you guys are feeling. But I feel Silent Hill 2 is only around the corner. Like, I've now got the Silent Hill bug to play the other games. Okay, so I'm just going to save state, and I'm kind of feeling like there's not really much more I can run to. But in this game, if you haven't played this before, you get this debug menu, so you can press a thing and you can kind of access additional things that you're not really meant to in the game, but it's made as a developer so you can jump around different sections. I'm not familiar with this, I haven't used this, but from what I've been told, you can change things so you can jump into different rooms and things. So like by doing that, that jumps me into this corridor I'm in now, but you can just jump into different rooms. We did the first aid room, arch corridor, archive room, conference room, chief office. Have we done that? Oh yeah, it was where we saw the chief earlier. Rooftop access. Is that where you guys meant? I wonder if that's different. Oh no, it was this bit. We have been out here. And the heliport, we went up to basement 1 corridor. Firing range. Did we go through there? No. No, we didn't. But the really interesting thing about this is they brought the firing range back in Resident Evil 2 Remake, but they didn't have it in the original Resident Evil 2. That is really strange. Creamy Elephant says, this is probably the closest you're going to get to experiencing a new old school Resident Evil title, to be honest. Possibly. But as you say that, I do have faith in the Ada mod, the Marvin mod, the, what's it called? Is it Before the Storm or During the Storm? I forgot what it's called. The one that's being made at the moment where you can play as Kevin from Outbreak. And it's made to be a little bit RPG-ish in the sense that you can control different aspects of the story, who you save and you don't, things like that. That's being developed at the moment where you can play in the Resident Evil 2 RPD with those graphics and things, but a new story and new elements. So all three of those are kind of putting spins on the old games that you can play now, if that makes sense. So yeah, they're going to be very similar streams to this in a sense, that I'll be experiencing them for the first time, something different that I've never experienced before, but from that same time frame that you guys have seen me play countless times. So again, you know, it's sort of something fresh, but with the same old nostalgic vibes that we've always had before. But yeah, firing range is pretty cool. Doesn't seem to be much to explore in here. I wonder where it actually brings you out though. Oh, is that a dog? Sleeping dog. We've been through these hallways before. Weapon storage. So I've got weapon storage like in Resident Evil 2. Even in Odd Out. Okay, that's a bit more cryptic. So it sounds like you've got to maybe do something with numbers to try and solve this storage room. That's cool. I thought we'd been down this hallway. Let's have a look. Parking. So that sign is still the same as the one in the finished version, the parking sign. But I'm guessing this just brings us... I think we've explored this. Gowdy saying Marvin's mod really felt like a new RE game. It was awesome. Yeah, I'm super excited to play that. Yeah, we've done all of this. So Gowdy, how long did it take you to beat Marvin's mod out of interest? And also, how hard is it? I don't really have a sense of the difficulty on it. Kennel. I'm pretty certain we did this, but let's just have a look. Yep, so we did the kennel, corridor, boiler room. I'm guessing boiler room is the power room I was talking about earlier. Yep, so boiler room, we've done that. We did the morgue. Detention block, let's have a look. Yeah. It's just for the cells. We did the cells. Corridor. So, mirror room. We did that. That was where the baby zombie was. Lobby, west corridor. I think we've nearly done all we can on Elza's. Yep, so this is the lobby where we started. West corridor, east stairwell up. Outdoor back. Let's have a look. Oh, we didn't actually see this. So this looks like where you would have climbed up to from the thing before. Yeah, there we are. Although I didn't actually want to climb down, so we actually have to redo that now. Quite cool having the debug setting for this. Oh. Ah, so we can go through this vent. Interesting. Gaudi says... Oh, actually, sorry. Stefan says, Marvin's Hell is one of the harder mods out there. Not as hard and unfair as Brutal Night, but is up there. Is Brutal Night the... Actually, I don't know what Brutal Night is. All I know of is of Resident Evil 2 Overhaul mode, which I couldn't get past the first minute because it is so freaking hard. And then also Lord of the Necropolis, I've played about 2 minutes of, which I also want to do as another live stream in the future. Similar to this, it's Resident Evil 3, but they've changed a load of things for it, and they made it freaking hard. And not just changed a lot of things, like it's a completely different game essentially. So that was really, really hard. But Gaudi says Marvin's mod took about an hour and a half. Depends what difficulty you play on. Zombies can be real bullet sponges. Okay. And Chris Riley says there's a couple more rooms that I haven't gone through. Archive room, corridor. Okay, so we have nearly done every room then. Let's just have a quick check. I mean, I'm sure we've done most of these corridors. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely did this one. Yep, did this one. Outdoor front. Okay, we haven't been out here. Oh, so this is right above the RPD. Wow, that's quite cool. Very, very unique angle. I wonder, can we... I didn't know if we could climb through that thing there. But we can drop down. Oh, that's quite a savage jump. Turns out Elza's quite an acrobat. Oh, that's really weird. Seeing the zombies just swaying through on the other side of the concrete pillar there. Oh, and now, okay, so this is where you go down to the sewers. Interesting. Right, let's do a save state here. So this is a new section to explore. So this is the sewers. We haven't done any of this at all. So I wonder if there's an I wonder if there's an early version of the croc. Oh, so what's this? Looks like some sort of item there. But again, struggling to pick it up. And also, I just love how she just walks over the table. This is brand new music too. Don't recognise this at all. What? We just found a PlayStation memory card. That's really strange. Is that like, oh yeah, because we don't have typewriters in this, I'm guessing you use memory cards to save. Wow. Let's have a check of that. I can recall my progress of this. So this is a little bit like the modded Resident Evil 2, where you use the DV tapes, don't use ink ribbons, use memory cards. That's really strange. Can I do anything? It looks like this thing up here, it's not pre-rendered, but can't really do anything with it. Okay, I think that's it for this room. So, before we explore here, let's see where this ladder takes us up to. Oh. Oh, wow. A lot of female zombies in this. I really like these models. Oh, man, this music is haunting. Oh, wow. This is so fascinating. Let's go up here. Man, there is way more to explore in this than I thought. Wow. Ooh, these rooms as well. Chris the Batman saying Capcom always breaking the fourth wall. Well, you're not wrong, buddy. You're not wrong. What can we do with this box? Actually, let's see what else is in the room. Probably a shutter button somewhere. In fact, is that what it is in the corner? Yes. Oh man, if we played a drinking game for every time there was a shutter button, we would all be pretty paralytic right now, I think. Gowdy saying quite nervous about your COVID vaccine tomorrow. Dude, don't be nervous, man. Well, obviously it is very natural to be nervous, but, you know, I know it is weird putting something in your arm that has been around for less than a year, but, you know, at the same time, you're effectively saving lives by getting the vaccine. And as Resident Evil was obviously showing to all of us, vaccine is gold, you know. So yeah, I think. My mum had the vaccine. My mum is an NHS worker, and yeah, I think with vaccines, like, you know, when we've all had vaccines as kids, and you know, I think you kind of always expect to feel like a little bit groggy, like after, you know, for the following day or so, because essentially what a vaccine is you're injecting a really weak version of COVID into yourself, which sounds terrifying when you say that, but small enough that your body can sort of learn what the virus is and then build up an immunity to it. So yeah, your body will be feeling weird for like a day afterwards. You might just be feeling a bit tired, that'll be it. But then after that, it's done. That's it, and you never have to think about it again. And yeah, it's good to think that, you know, you'll be removing away from all of those COVID things that we've got to deal with in everyday life at the moment, and are driving us all nuts. Right, we've got to deal with these spiders right now, which I'm worried I can't actually get out of here at all. So Elza does have the sound effects of Alison Hammond, but I'm guessing this has been made by the modders, because I don't think they... Well, actually, I don't know. Actually, Seedol said that Elza was meant to have the same voice, so maybe she did have Claire's original voice actor. Right, well, if you're playing the shutter drinking game, please have another drink, another rum, another shutter, and another sip of beer for you all, lads. Oh, wow. This is so interesting. There is so much more to this game than I realised. Oh. Oh, didn't go back down here. Uh-oh. My health's okay. Yeah, Seedol saying that the spiders are smaller in this. Oops. Yeah, they really are. I'm guessing I'm trying to get this box down the lower part. Oh, I can't push this box when that spider's there. That's annoying. Haven't been many spiders that I've fought in the Resident Evil games handgun only, but this is going to be one of them. Although I don't think I can actually... Oh, I can actually shoot him from up here. But if he's like any of the other enemies, he's going to take 1,000,000 bullets to down. I don't even know if these bullets are landing. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's so annoying he can actually get you whilst you're doing your climbing down and climbing up animations. Oh, God, these bullet sponges. How many shots? Here we go. Jeez Louise. So can we now get in through here? Still feel quite low. Yeah, we are a bit low. I wonder if it gets us up the other side, perhaps. Although I can't actually move it anymore. Maybe I'm meant to push it to get up into that vent. But, well, there's nothing I can do now. That box seems to be stuck. So we might just have to leave that for now. You can't climb up there. So weird playing an unfinished game. So weird. It's just tricky because I find it slightly hard to commentate sometimes because I don't know whether these things are meant to work or not. Okay, alright, I think we're just going around in circles here. But I do really like this music. Okay, for the sake of ease, let's jump back to pool control. Cedar says this is playing a bit like a Bethesda game. So actually, where does this go back to? Oh wow. Okay. I was about to say I felt like there was still a fair more of the sewers to explore. Oh. Well, that's a useful camera angle, isn't it? Oh, game is completely stuck. I can't do anything there. Game is completely stuck. Oh, it really is buggy. Okay, so we're back here. So we kind of explored the other area of the spiders and the box. It didn't really feel like I could do much with it because the box just got stuck against the wall when you pushed it down. So I'm guessing that was incomplete. But we've still got this side of the sewers to explore still. So we checked in there. And we came from the ladder. So can't go through here. Let's see where this ladder takes us up to. Okay, so we're back here. This is where Sherry was earlier with the shotgun shells. So we'll take those, even though we still don't have the shotgun. Yeah, I was about to say there's the police car that we saw. And yeah, the door's locked from this side. So... Oops. Let's How do you go back to the sewers? It's weird, like it doesn't come up in the original numbers. Maybe I have to go down here first. Okay, so now we've got the 20 and 200 rooms. So I'm pretty certain that was where we saw the zombies in the sewer bit. Right, so this is the other side of where we got stuck. Okay, so this is just a hugely incomplete part. Where's this door take us through to? Oh! A spider that just goes through the floor? And then back here. Okay, so we've done all of this. So, zombie tunnel. Let's just double check left tunnel 2. Yeah, so this is the female zombies engine room. Oh, okay, this is new. No, this is feeling very much like Resident Evil 1 actually, with the chimeras and the swinging vents. Right, so you need a control key to operate that. I mean, this looks very much like Resident Evil 1. These environments, very, really similar. Oh. Oof. Oof. Oh. That spider's going to hit me eventually. Oh, so I can't go back out through that door. Okay. So, tunnel flood dry. Creamy Elephant says press triangle or square to change the level group. Ah, right, I see. Ah, right. Oh, right. Okay, so there's quite a few other levels that you can go to. So, yeah, we were doing the 200 ones. Pool control. Alligator pool. Oh, wow. But let's do pool control first. Which I think we did. Pretty certain we did this. Oh, maybe we didn't. Ah. And then you can go down here. See what I'm saying? It's a baby spider, a bit like the baby zombie, yeah. Oh, this is the, I think we all know what music this is. Shit. Right, definitely time for a save state. But if you hadn't guessed it, this music is the dreaded crocodile music. But it's being used in context with spiders. Can I go up this ladder? Still love how they've added the blood onto their clothes. That's really cool. Okay, we're back here. So then let's go to pool control. Right, here we go. Let's see what the hell is in the alligator pool. Oh, right. Ah, it's weird that it's called the alligator pool, but it has spiders in it. And also, this means that it officially means that Capcom do see it as an alligator, not a crocodile. So there's a little bit of trivia for you. So yeah, it does have the crocodile music. I know Creamy Elephant was saying he wasn't sure, why the music was here, and it might be from the modders. But I'm guessing that you know, they always planned to have an alligator in this scene, but maybe they just didn't get around to making the model for it. So that would maybe explain why it's got that music here. So I think we've done all of the 20 levels. Yes, we have, because I remember... Oh, what? What? What the hell? This is the storage room for Resident Evil 1. And what the fuck is this music? I feel like we've gone back to Tudor times or something. Oh, this music is dreadful. I think this music's more dreaded than that crocodile. Or alligator, I should really start saying now. Where's this bring us to? Nowhere. This is so weird. Why is this room in this game? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so... left tunnel. Yeah, we did this. So, save room, I think we did that. Yes, we did that. So that's everywhere in the sewers. So now we can go to the 300 levels. Site A. So let's just do a save state. It looks like Kendo. Oh, it's John. Oh yeah, because John turned into Kendo, didn't he? So this is Ada's John. And this music, of course, from just before you do the Tram Birkin fight. This is great. This is what I was saying earlier about having 2 support characters. This is really cool seeing the crashed truck and everything as well. Oh, I think this music is one of my favourite pieces of Resident Evil 2. It's gold. Gowdy saying, any chance you could press your doorbell or smoke alarm? Weird having a stream where neither went off. Well, my housemate ordered a takeaway because he knew I was streaming, and I turned my doorbell off. So unfortunately, I don't think you will hear them tonight. But yeah, I can imagine it must be weird not hearing either. For my next live stream, I'll make sure that both happen. Make sure my housemate is cooking, and I'll plug my doorbell back in. Oh wow, so weird running around with 3 characters. This like never happens with like Resident Evil games from this generation. Oh wow, I'm going in this truck. This is crazy. This is nuts. This is vastly different to the finished version, and so far, I don't quite understand what Shinji hated about it, because there hasn't been. I know this is like quite a novelty, getting to see all of this, but there's nothing about it that feels out of place or, you know, unlike what Resident Evil 2 should have been. Like, this just feels like, if anything, an extension. Like, they could have definitely made another game out of this, for sure. I feel like Raccoon City's underutilized. Like, it's definitely the best environment they've ever made, I would say. I know a lot of people love the Arclay Mansion, which I do as well, of course, don't get me wrong. But I've always loved Raccoon City, and I think that was the most exciting thing for me about the remakes coming out, was being able to get to explore what we thought was going to be more of Raccoon City, and then Resident Evil 3 Remake came out, and well, we all know how that turned out. But yeah, this is great, getting to see more areas of it. And so what's all this? Panel smashed and doesn't work. Car is locked. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can get any further around here. No. So that's the end of them. Let's see factory corridor. Seedol says Resident Evil 1.5 was supposed to end the story with a conclusive ending. Yeah, I remember reading that earlier this morning when I was just doing some research on this. But, you know, if it was a conclusive ending, then change the ending. Like, is it really necessary to change the whole game? I don't really know, but at the same time, Shinji Majami. Nearly said Shinji Majami. Shinji Mikami, of course, is a genius, and you know, he ultimately made the right choice because this is great, but at the same time, I think I'm quite confident in saying that Resident Evil 2 was the better game. But yeah, I'm just gutted that they didn't go back and finish this and just turn this into a side story. You know, like with some of the spin-offs that we've had over the years, like. Why go to all that effort and time to make a spin-off for the fans? Why not just go and finish this off and turn this into a prop game? Like, when it's 70% complete anyways, I don't really know. Okay, so it looks like we're kind of stuck around here again. Ooh, Marvin. Ooh, Marvin. See, I was saying Elza was running down the banister. Oh, so we're just back out. Oh. Oh, what? I didn't realise your health got carried over from the debug mode. Well, that's 3 deaths so far. I'll reload my save state. Annoyingly, I saved just before this this whole bit of dialogue. So now I'll do a save state, just in case. So let's go back to, which room was it? I've totally forgot what room we were in. So was this the area we already did? Yeah. Actually, did we? Yes, we did. Yeah, we definitely did this one. Site C. Yeah, we definitely did this one. Factory corridor. This music's from Resident Evil 3. It is from the factory. But again, don't take it too literally. And also, I know I've done here. But yeah, we were doing the Marvin area. Of course, I should remember it from that. Don't take that music too literally. As Creamy Elephant said, that could have been added from the modders. Oh, so the Marvin site is just this same site again, but without Sherry and John. So yeah, we've done that. Forklift. Oh, to be fair, I was expecting this to be a tiny little forklift like from Resident Evil 0. Oh shit! This is a boss fight area. I mean, I probably should have guessed from the music, but now I can tell from the model there. But I don't think they've animated. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe they have animated him. This is actually a boss fight. Okay, I'm going to do a save state. Well, the music sounds a bit weird. Oh, this looks like the original version of Birkin. Pipe Birkin. Big Billy Birkin. Wow. Oh, I wonder if we can actually kill him in this. Actually, how many rounds do I have? I am fucked. Okay, so you won't see me beat him in this, but we can have a little fight. I mean, I've only got 33 hang-on rounds. Oh. Yeah, his attack animations look very similar. Oh. So weird seeing this version. But yeah, this music is screwed. I wonder if he can actually die. Oh. Oh, what's he morphing into? Right, okay, well, might as well. I am... Oh, shit. I've had this happen before. The game has got stuck, so you have to load back from here, annoyingly. I've had this happen before when I was testing it earlier. Just whenever you try and reload, sometimes it just gets stuck. Apparently I can debug weapons in. So I can give myself ammo. Okay, we'll try and beat him. Let me just try and figure that out quickly. So I'm guessing that must be utility menu. Oops. No, that doesn't seem to do anything. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure what button it is to do that. Well, it looks like this arena actually looks a lot easier than the finished Birkin one. Like, there's so much more space. You can essentially do the same sort of roundabout tactic that you do with the Lab Tyrant in Resident Evil 1. So they never really get you cornered. Creamy Elephant says, go to inventory. Hang on. So if I go to my inventory, then press select, then L1 or R1. So select, L1, select. Nope, that didn't work. Select, L1, select. No. No, that's not working. Do I have to go into the items? Oops. Oh, so that's giving me an infinite knife. Great. Right, I've got 255 knives. Fantastic. What happens if I try that again? So what was it? Select L1. Oh, so I've got a blue master key card. I've got another blue master key card. I've got another infinite knife. Okay, let's reload my save state. Got like 1,000 knives for this boss fight. It's not going to make it the slightest bit easier unless I can get Elza to do throwing knives. Okay, so let's try it again. So hover over the item. So select R1. Oh, that's just deleted them. That's just deleting my ammo. Creepy Elephant, it's screwing me over. Oh, what? What? This is so unhelpful. This is not helping. So this is a new stipulation, fighting Birkin with not only knives only, but key card only. Oh dear. Apparently I should keep cycling. Well, I'll tell you what I will do. Let's just save the state now. So then we don't have to keep watching that. So, save state now. So, that's giving me nothing. Nothing. What about if I... Oh no, look, it's just keeps changing my shit. Oh, right, you just press L1 or R1 to change things. Right, there we go. But this is only changing it into... Oh, you do get weapons as well. Oh, shit! Oh, guys! Okay, alright, this is a game changer. This, oh, wow. Okay, I didn't realise we could do this. I do remember a really long time ago, Jack did show me this, but I totally forgot you could do this. So, oh wow, okay. So let's try this handgun only first. Oof. Ooh. Okay, so note to self, if you're trying to do that, all you need to do is press L1 or R1, and then you can change what items appear. So I'm going to try and fight him handgun only, see if I can actually beat him with just this. Staying true to Resident Evil Challenger, but then also, as we continue to play through, we'll try some of the other weapons that are here in the game too. So he seems to be mutating into something now. Oh, right, okay, I take it back. You can't roundabout him. I thought this just kept going the whole way around. But there's still enough space that he's not that hard to dodge. We beat him. Is he dead? I think so. Oh, when we try and leave, he gets back up. No, he just walks off. Well, that was pretty funny. All those key cards. So I think we've had this cutscene before, haven't we? Did you find any tasty food? Oh, actually, no. Sorry. This is a different cutscene to the one we had with John and Sherry earlier. Oh man, this is really making me want to play Resident Evil 2 again. Is Big Billy Birkin going to be here? Big Willie G? Well, sounds like he probably is. I really like the addition with 2 support characters. It just feels a lot more realistic and interactive. Just gives it like more of a dynamic between characters rather than just one-on-ones. But yeah, Elza's character seems like her personality is coming across nearly identically to Claire's. That's a cool lift. Oh, not such a cool lift. What's going on here? I should have saved state. Uh-oh. Oh no, it seems like it's okay. Why does Sherry always do that? It's so annoying. Always just pegs it off. Okay, so this part of the lab, I mean, we can see there the security room where Sherry, you know, in Resident Evil 2 would normally stay. But yeah, so this is the lab section now. Just before, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to save state. Just want to just quickly go back a little bit. So let's go back to the 300s. Just want to double check. There's really not that many rooms there. Yeah, we did. Yeah, forklift and the factory. So we did all of them. So we explored all of that area. So the next thing to do. So we've done that boss fight. Managed to do it hang on only. Just saying. So now let's actually have some fun. A rare treat for Resident Evil Challenger. We don't get to do this very often. let's have some fun with some of the original weapons this game intended us to have. So we've got the knife, and we've got a pipe. So this is a bit like Silent Hill now. So let's try this out. Oh. Oh, what? There's not a pipe. And her arm just sort of disappears. That is weird. Security room. Yeah, so it's still called security room in this. Okay, well, ignoring the pipe that doesn't work, let's see what other weapons we can get. So, knife, pipe, the handgun, which we had. So it's weird. So Claire, or I should say Elza, has the SIG handgun. And then Leon, I'm guessing, has the Browning. But then normally it's Claire that has the Browning handgun. There's also this Beretta. It looks a bit like the Samurai Edge handgun. Glock 18, so I'm pretty... Oh, maybe that is what Leon has. I always remember he used to have a Glock handgun. A Super Red Hawk. So you actually get a Magnum, like the Colt Python in this, rather than the Magnums that you get in Resident Evil 2. Remington, so I think that's exactly the same model shotgun in Resident Evil 2. Grenades. I want to try this out. What happens with grenades? Why does it make the noise from the files? That's really weird. It's such an anticlimax. I was like, oh, waiting for the grenade. File sound. Let's see. Can we go through this vent here? No, we can't. Can we go up this lift? Yes, we can. Right, so this just brings us back to Big Willie G. You can see his big pipe down there. Back to the dodgy lift. I wonder if grenades always make that sound effect. I mean, I tell you what. Oh, I was about to say I want to save it for when I actually fight some enemies, but here we go. Oh. What the hell, man? We're fighting monkeys. Oh, we got him stuck. Let's see if it actually hits him. Oh, that sound effect is just fucking brilliant. So what else we got? So we got hand grenades. We've got the Colt Python. Acid grenades! Wow! Okay, let's try them, although I imagine they're going to be just as useless. Question is, what sound effect do they make? Uh-oh, he can move now. Oof. I don't even know if I actually threw that then. Oh, I'm still fine health. Oof. Oh man, these are pretty terrifying enemies. Oh shit. This grenade doesn't actually seem to do anything. We will just call this the imaginary grenade. So let's use a different weapon. Oops. Uh-oh. So what else can we get? So we got up to acid grenade, incendiary grenades. Might as well give them a go. So I'm guessing this was the original concept from the for Claire's grenade launcher. Yeah, none of these grenades seem to work properly, annoyingly, which is a shame. So what else is there? Oh wow. Okay, so Ingram M10, which looks basically like the early version of the submachine gun. Spaz, which I'm certain is a shotgun. Flamethrower. So they had grenades and the grenade launcher, which is really interesting, with the different ammo and rocket launcher. This gun, which I have no idea what it is, never heard of it before. And then just ammo, flamethrower fuels, different icon for that. Remote detonator, that sounds quite cool. Empty grenade shells, weird. So maybe once you've used your grenades, you'd have to hang on to the ammo, maybe until you put it in a box. So carrying grenades would maybe clog up your inventory. That's an interesting concept. I might have got that wrong, but that's an interesting thing to think about. Nitro capsule, acid capsule, incendiary capsule, memory cards, antidote spray, green medicine, which I'm guessing is the original vaccine, red medicine, blue medicine, so I'm guessing that's the base, and I forgot what they're all called, but there are various different stages of the vaccine. GNR medicine mix, that must be mixing herbs. Yeah, so green and red, green and green, green and blue, green, green and red. Yeah, so they made it way too complicated in this with the lettering. And I think having the imagery on the palette with the different colours that you mix was definitely more straightforward. Nut. I'm guessing these are now key items. Head of Akuma. Mini disc, which is the Mo disc. Mini disc player. Timer bomb. Green key cards. A couple of different key cards. The T virus. You actually get T virus in this. G virus. Enzyme. Wow. T vaccine, G vaccine, pocket watch, fuse, spark plug, key disc, communications card, mini disc player, again, water key. Man, so that's it. That's all the items you get in the game. So I think let's try out some of these weapons as we've got a perfect target right in front of us. So what should we go for? Let's continue as we're going through. So let's try out the Ingram. Oops, actually help if I equipped it. Oh, we got the Silent Hill treatment. The game glitched. So let's reload. We need to get the weapons again. Man, emulators. Although, well, it's hard to blame the emulator when I'm playing an unfinished game. So, well, let's go and start exploring the lab anyways, and we can use these weapons as we go around. So this looks really similar to the finished version of the lab. Ben Smith Griffith saying that's pointless carrying empty ammo. It is, and also I guess it is a bit dumb as a concept because it's just like, why would they carry something that's empty? But I like the concept, and I might be barking up the wrong tree because I don't know what their original idea was. But I can only assume that it's like, if you take a more powerful weapon like a grenade launcher, the downside of it is once you've used the ammo, it then burdens up your inventory, so you're having to carry around the grenade shells, I'm guessing, until you get to a box. I might be very, very wrong on that, but I can't really see what else an empty grenade shell would be for. Man, this is so similar to the lab. I've never seen this part of the gameplay before either, so this is completely blind playthrough. Well, I mean, the whole thing's been a blind playthrough, but I've never even seen this before. Yeah, I mean, look, this is identical, right? This is the same as the fuse room before. So, we put an enzyme in instead of the fuse. So, well, because we've got this amazing debug mode, we can do a little bit of fast access here. Let's get the enzyme and just see what happens. Which one was it? It was enzyme. Again, I wonder if it has to prompt you. Weird. Can't use the enzyme. Don't understand that. Oh, never mind. But yeah, it's weird how this exact room... There haven't been many rooms that are exactly from Resident Evil 2 that stayed the same, but this is one of them. And the music is exactly the same as well. So you're saying, think the empty shells mean you could refill them? Yeah, possibly. I mean, to be fair, that probably makes more sense in my idea. Oh, what was that? Oh, wow, so you get the monkeys coming out the vents in this. No idea how that fat fuck came out of there, but fair enough. Right, well, let's try and take him out. Yeah, you go on. Oh, wow, they can climb around as well. That's a genius idea. Why did they get rid of the monkeys? Oh, man, they are hard, though. Shit. Although, actually, all bark, no bite. Don't really do that much damage. Although my bullets don't really seem to be doing anything to him, so I might just leave him for now. So this room also is the same. So can we turn the lights on? Yep. There we go. So this is exactly the same. ID card, required to unlock it. Hey, first aid spray. But yeah, normally this room is brimming with zombies. This is, weirdly, this is one of the hardest rooms I find when doing knife-only runs, because there's just so many zombies to try and navigate around, and it's, yeah, it's quite difficult. Hang on, there was what? Just want to triple double check. I can't do anything with this right now. What did it say? It's just locked. Okay, fine. Andre saying the lockers weren't there. Well, I have to say, man, you have a keen eye for accuracy. I mean, because that's like a spot the difference challenge. Like I couldn't even tell that wasn't there. So yeah, you've got a keen eye, man. Good work. Let's do another save state, just in case. So there's the fuse. So annoyingly, I don't know. Oh, actually, I think you can discard items. So with the debug mode, yeah. Because I want some empty slots back, if I can. Or how do I do that? Oh, right, I literally just pressed that. Yeah, let's get rid of some shit. Spark plug. Oh, so it's actually a spark plug rather than a fuse in this. So let's see where this takes us. See, I was saying the labs look larger in this. Yeah, labs look huge in this version. Oh, more monkeys. So weird to think that this is the original version of the Lickers, essentially, because they're taking the role of the Lickers. But yeah, this whole room, the layout, and I know that the walls and the details have changed, but look, this is exactly the same layout as Resident Evil 2 has. And those shutters, take a drink if you're playing the drinking game, is where you go through to the final Birkin boss fight. Well, in the A scenario at least. Uh-oh. Tell you what. Oh shit, guys. I'm gonna get munched here. Let's assuming I can actually get out of being stuck, which I don't think I can. I was gonna say let's get some bigger firepower, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. This is, yeah, one thing that hasn't really been ironed out, but combat is just, yeah, incredibly unfair. I feel like I'm playing Inferno mode all over again. Although Elza can take quite a lot of damage. Right, now we got out of there, let's give ourselves some firepower, because the submachine gun didn't really seem to be doing the job I wanted it to. Let's try out the Super Red Hawk. Oops, definitely didn't get enough space there. God, they are so quick. Oh, oh, that is juicy. That was what we wanted. Yep, so it seems like a lot of the lab is how it was. Although this is a new door. This door normally isn't here. But it does take us to, again, another part of the lab that was the same. Oh, what's that? Are they monkeys as well? Oh, what? We've got some sort of chimera kind of monsters. So maybe these are the original versions of the Licker then. Wow. Crazy to think that there are actually more enemy types in this prototype version. What are these things? Oh, making a pretty freaky sound. Oh. Well. Oh, it's like so hard for shots to land in this. I just go through shit. There we go. So we can't go through any of these rooms at this point in the game. So let's go up this way. So we just went through that one. So this takes us back to the, well, not back, this takes us to the lab. Is this where you normally synthesize the vaccine? Looks like the areas are linking up very similarly. Apparently they are, according to Hell's Asylum, they are human spider chimeras. Interesting. Because yeah, chimeras are normally human fly mixtures, but these look like human spider mixtures. Again, I don't know why they scrapped all of these monsters. Oof. Right, let's try out some different weapons. So we've seen this Magnum quite a bit now. So what else was there? Let's try out. I mean, I'm pretty certain this is the same as Leon's shotgun, but let's give it a go. Magnum bullets. Nah. We've got infinite ammo, essentially, so don't really need it. Yeah, this room is the same. Oh, oh really hard to land headshots in this. Oh! But body shots are way more satisfying. I have to be honest, guys. There's quite a lot of elements in this that I actually prefer over the final version of Resident Evil 2, which doesn't make any sense to me. It just feels like they've just dropped things for the sake of dropping them. I don't know. It doesn't really. I don't know why they would have got rid of it, but this just feels a lot more dynamic in like the animations of killing enemies and the shots and the weapons and things. It's yeah, strange. I cannot investigate this ROM yet. Okay. But one thing this game really is missing is headshots with the shotgun. Is there something glinting on the table? No, there was not. How you doing, Grizzo? Good to see you, my man. Yeah, we're doing good. Doing good. We've explored most of the game, and yeah, this has turned out to be way more completed than I thought. I only thought you could explore the RPD. I didn't know you could do the lab, and oh my god. Those chimeras are horrible. Yeah, I had no idea you could do all these bits, and I also didn't know that this lab was going to be basically 80% the same of the finished version. Like I was saying to the guys earlier, like it's weird how much of the RPD is completely different in this, but then the lab is nearly exactly the same. So yeah, it's just quite interesting about why those choices were made, really. Hope you had a good snooze, Grizzo. Hope you're doing well, my man. And again, thank you so much for your gaming laptop, which is making opportunities like this definitely possible. So yeah, without that, I wouldn't be able to do this right now. So much love from Nougie. Right, let's try out a different weapon then. So let's go for... So we tried the grenades, didn't really do anything. We tried the Ingram, let's try the Spaz. Which doesn't sound like a very politically correct name for a weapon, but then at the same time, this is 1998. Oh, wow, this is a chunky shotgun. Wow. This is sort of like the upgraded shotgun that you get. Can't really hit them up there. It's just, yeah, they really haven't programmed in the, wow. God, they're terrifying. Fucking hell. Wow, they are freaky. Again, I don't get why it was dropped. So bizarre. Yeah, that shotgun was sick. What else is there? Flamethrower, let's give that a go. Let's also do another save state. So yeah, this part of the lab is also this is identical. This is exactly the same. I mean, even the whole thing with moving the box looks the same. So let's try out a flamethrower. Oh, it's pretty sucky, right? I mean, they never really got the flamethrowers in these games to be very good. Oh shit! Okay, well we will be doing a save state then. Right, okay, let's try a different weapon. Let's try. God, so many weapons. Let's try the grenade launcher. Let's try the acid rounds. Oh, game's crashed. Just where we did save state then. So let's get a grenade launcher again. Yeah, the game doesn't like me using the grenade launcher on him. So let's try a different weapon then. Or is it a thing where whenever you shoot him it breaks? Let's try it for Magnum. Okay, so we can do it with the Magnum. So let's just try a different weapon then. So I guess we just can't do... Let's see if the other grenade launcher will break. Yep, okay, so the grenade launcher is an unfinished part of this game. So let's do the rocket launcher. Oh! Okay then. Which weapons have been finished? What the I still have no idea what this weapon is. Let's try this out. Oh wow, this is cool. All right, we found our gun for this boss fight. Oh man, he is super slow. Oof, what pussy. Is that him dead? She's not auto-aiming on him anymore. I think he's dead. Interesting that you fight him down here. This is, again, another one of those spaces where... I was about to say it was a safe space, but actually it's not. If I remember correctly, I think you get some super lickers through that area at one point. I think it was the Resident Evil gods telling me, can't use special weapons, unfortunately. Right, let's see if we can push this box like you normally do. I love the machine gun, and again, why'd they cut it? Like, that makes no sense to me. No sense whatsoever. Like, I would say, in fact, I would say it's actually a shame that they dropped so many features from this game because I just don't really understand why. Because there's a lot of thought and effort gone into them, and they work well. Like, especially like the monkey bosses. So it makes the finished version of Resident Evil 2. As much as I love it, you know, it's my favourite Resident Evil game. I don't want to feel like I'm slagging it off because it's a masterpiece. But when you compare it to what it could have been that this has, and the extra enemies, the extra areas, and the extra weapons, it actually makes it feel kind of limited in a sense. It actually makes it feel quite stripped down. So yeah, I do feel it's a shame that they didn't make more out of this, really. So let's see if we can climb up here. Yes, we can. don't think there's anything else here. Sounds like boss music, but no bosses. There's nothing to do here, so let's jump to a different room. Yep, this is completely brand new and new music. This is a new part of the lab we've not seen before. That one person eating the last cookie. By the way, man, I just want to say a huge whoa. I want to say a huge whoa. I just want to say a huge thanks for joining the community. Like, it's been really cool seeing you as like such an active member. I feel like you've integrated perfectly, and also thank you very much for buying a t-shirt earlier today as well. I will get that all sorted out later this evening for you. But yeah, welcome to the community. So we're back in the lab where we were earlier, but my gun is out of ammo. But yeah, the lab's on fire now, which is quite a cool addition. Again, why'd they scrap it? So what other guns have we not tried? I mean, I feel like we've tried a lot of guns and we still haven't got through all of them. As I said that, I think we have got to the last one. So the last thing I will try, and I'm going to save state, just going to see if if the rocket launcher will work on normal enemies, or if it's just that boss. Yeah, so the game can't do the rocket launcher or grenade launcher. That's fine. So I think I'm going to go back to that other shotgun, because that was also pretty sick. Ah, damn it! Emulator broke. Yeah, I gotta restart this. All right, this isn't a big problem, but just give me 2 minutes to reload everything. See you in a sec. There we go. Right, so we're back. Oh, no, we're not. Ah, this could be a problem actually, because I have saved state at this point and it can't get past it. Sorry, bear with me a sec. Again, it's not. I know last week Silent Hill was like a shit hit the fan thing, but this is something that I'm aware of. So just give me a couple of minutes to figure this out. Okay, I think I'm back. I think what the problem was for whatever reason I had the shotgun shells equipped, I think, and the game didn't like that. So hopefully it won't break again. Let's just see how it fares. And Creamy Elephant, I was fully prepared to start a new game, but I just couldn't be arsed with having to watch that unskippable cutscene at the start. Man, so cool this place on fire. Like, so much effort went into building all of that. What is this room? What the hell is this? Okay, I think we can all agree they didn't finish this room. Oh, this is a really funny experience. Either that, or it's just the children's play area.
Get that scum. Make him pay.
Bobby, I hope you like that sound effect. I made it just for you. Decided to switch on stream and see if Lukey has stream issues. You can blame me. It is your fault, you scum. No, it was just to be fair, this game has crashed and had a couple of problems. Like nothing massive, nothing like the Silent Hill thing. But yeah, for whatever reason, you can equip shotgun shells, and if you try and do that, the game just doesn't really know what to do and just breaks. But yeah, all seems to be good now. But yeah, cheers for the donation, Bobby. Oh man, yeah, the bullets just really aren't registering very well. Unless you stand right next to it. Like, if you try and shoot from a distance, it doesn't really do anything. Oh, whoa. See? Like, these are such detailed animations. I can't believe this all got cut. So, this is nuts. Shinji, what were you thinking? What if we can blow their legs off? Oh, now that's satisfying. So I wonder if we can go through this section now. Oh. Keep forgetting you can't do headshots in this for whatever reason. Also, let's do another save state. As we seem to be doing okay. Creamy Elephant says this stream has had more crashes than Luke's driving record. I still have no idea where you've got this from. No idea, man. You be tripping balls, mofo. So, who's that? Is that a net? Is that a net on the floor? Oh, it's Ada. So weird how Elza meets Ada and she's dead. But, well, you know, amount of times we thought Ada was actually dead. I mean, I'm not falling for it. It looks like one of those gorillas killed her. Oh, actually, when it says it like that, maybe she actually is dead. Maybe this is, maybe these kind of elements are more leading to the conclusive ending, which was the, you know, the reason why they wanted to remake this again. So let's go down in here. Ah, okay. Well, I know where we are now. Oh, wow, yeah, so the train is all exactly the same as it was before. Andre said there was a cutscene with Birkin where he smashes a gorilla. What? Oh, it didn't play for me for some reason. But then that might have been because I've been hopping around different environments. Bobby saying this game reminds me of Resident Evil 2. Yeah, I was just thinking that as well. It's yeah, it is quite similar actually. Although these stairs are a bit different. Oh, I can't believe they were actually... I actually feel that that was a genuine Ada death, that they were actually going to kill her off. Oh, this is a new spot as well. I'm getting a feeling that we're probably going to need to save state. So what's happened? Do I need to conjure up an item to get the train to work? Let's have a look. Let's see if we can magically conjure up some train fuel. Oops. So, key items. This is all ammo. I don't remember seeing train fuel. Nuts, not gonna do it. Head of Akuma, so random. Key cards, viruses, pocket watch, fuse, spark plug. I don't think any of these are going to help. So let's look around here. Gowdy's saying it's only going to be an hour or two stream. Yeah, I know. I've always been terrible at estimating how long things take. Okay, maybe we do this. I wonder if we can then get the train to move. But yeah, I didn't realise there was this much you could actually explore. Let's go and check the train. Is that Marvin? Is this Marvin, is he meant to survive in this game? Oh, he looks like he's having a bit of a seizure. Also, I haven't seen any item boxes in this game so far. Like, I'm wondering if that's a concept that was completely brand new to Resident Evil 2. But yeah, this train is exactly the same. I mean, this is all the Mr. Blobby boss fight section. Oh, and there's Mr. Blobby's music. Oh, we fighting a net? Don't think so. Can we go through? We're like Khaleesi from Game of Thrones. I run through the fire. Thank you for playing. Oh, that's it. Oh, there we go. Well, I might have missed one or two rooms, but this game was never finished. Yeah, but oh man, that was wow! What an experience that was. That was really cool. That was pretty. Okay, I think we're back online. I'll just wait a sec for this to reconnect. Right, can you hear me? Can you see me? Is this coming back through? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Is audio and sound coming through? Oh, there we go. Yeah, my router just completely, I think something happened to the internet on my street, or something happened. The internet completely just died. It was so weird, it literally happened on the ending screen. That was so bizarre. No, I wasn't trolling you guys because of the stream. Yeah, sorry about that. That was really weird. Internet just completely died. Like, computers, phone, everything just completely shut off. But okay, yeah, weird timing. I think it actually timed out quite well. But yeah, all I was just saying was, yeah, my takeaways from Resident Evil 1.5 was just, uh-oh, is it still working? I've just got another error message, but I think it's okay. Yeah, it just felt like it was a real missed opportunity with a lot of these things, and I just don't quite understand why they scrapped quite so much about it. But regardless of that, it's a really cool, fun thing to play. One thing I will do very quickly. I'm obviously not going to do the entire thing, but just to show you guys, I'll show you what Leon looks like within this game. let's play as Leon. So he looks very, very similar, but I thought I'd just show you guys anyways. And show you where his story starts. So what happened there? Did the live stream just go to like a black screen for like a minute or something? That was really weird. Screen just froze. Yeah, that is strange. Yep, and now I just had to refresh the chat because it had completely frozen as well, and now you'll see it catching up with itself. It just got stuck buffering, freeze framed. Weird. That was really strange. Yeah, I've never had that happen during a live stream before, but never mind. As I said, definitely could have been worse times for that to happen. If that happened halfway through my Inferno run, I think I probably would have rage quit. And Grizzo would have been very happy because that probably would have been an Oblivion ragdoll moment. So this is Leon. This is where his story begins. Let me just do a quick save state. Let's just see what he starts with. So he does start with the Browning handgun. Yeah, again, I'm not sure what the reasoning for that is. As I said, Browning handgun is what Claire normally starts with. Leon has the Glock, which you can still get in this, like I showed you earlier. So the Glock handgun is there, and also this Beretta. I mean, let's try that out. I mean, I think this is the Samurai Edge. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, so we've got a semi-automatic handgun. That's cool. Can we do anything with these blocks? Don't think so. I mean, his running animation looks a bit different to Resident Evil 1. Like, I feel like he takes shorter steps. It's like the animation doesn't look quite as accurate as what they had in 2. So there's more things like that I was expecting in this. I was expecting things that, you know, didn't look very well polished or anything. But, yeah, just I love the concept of the grenades and these powerful guns and the, you know, the animations, like the extra recoil of some of the weapons and the monsters, the monkeys, the spider chimeras, like they're great. And just, you know, why not have all of that stuff rather than like Havo and just like all of these really lazily designed enemies that we've had in like the later Resident Evils. So yeah, with Leon, this is where he basically starts. So you can see it's quite similar that you just start on different parts of the RPD, but as I said earlier, in this version the characters' paths aren't meant to cross over, so you don't see Elza during this playthrough. Oh, wow, Bullet versus Crow, and the Crow won. Who expected that? Okay, so I mean, I mean, we have basically seen the entire game. I just let's just very last thing. I just want to see what happens right at the end of the game with Leon. So the last one is Train Car C. So I don't think you can actually do that that Birkin boss fight. I think that's just something that isn't in this game. Yeah, so it's exactly the same thing. You need the fuel and stuff to do that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, so you can, now the whole 70% thing does make sense. You know, 70% of a finished game is really hard to judge exactly what that means. Like, does that mean sound effects? Does that mean the stories? Does that mean the dialogue? Does that mean like how much of the environments they've built? But this, yeah, this does pretty much feel like you can play 70% of the game. It's very literal like that. So, But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, Leon is very similar. I mean, I'm sure like I could do some parts of the RPD and we see some differences, but I think for the time being, we will probably park it there tonight because, yeah, I feel like that has been a pretty good end point on this. I feel like, I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. I feel like, yeah, we've had a really cool exploration through the original version of Resident Evil 2. Yeah, that was really, really great. That was awesome to experience, and yeah, thank you for joining it with me, and I hope for those of you who haven't said it for the first time like Wolfie, that was quite enlightening for you to see the Resident Evil 2 that never was. I really hope they finish that off someday. Like, somehow if they could port that or turn that into something, I would 100% buy it and play it, because it's so close to being there, and it's, you know, it's a great concept, but just not finished. But yeah, that looked really cool. So, as I said, Nougie is going to have a little break for the following 2 weeks, but I will be back this time in 2 weeks where I'll be doing the Ada and Marvin mods in one playthrough, hopefully. But, you know, we've got loads of other live streams in the meantime, so you'll get a break from this mug for the next couple of weeks. So we've got Mullet Wesker tomorrow evening at 8:30 for Resident Evil 7, and then Gaudi next Saturday at 6:30 will be doing his Resident Evil 2 randomizer. If you haven't voted for his scenario yet, our poll will be active until tomorrow, so it's the last chance to cast your votes and to decide his fate. Please make sure you screw him over. Get that scum. Make him pay. And on that note, thank you very much, Resident Evil Challengers, for joining me over the past couple of weeks. It's been really, really fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you all in a couple of weeks. I'll try and jump in for Mullet Wesker's live stream tomorrow. But also at the same time, I do need a little bit of space from live streaming because it has been a bit consuming over the past couple of weeks, especially with setting up these new live streams as well. But I should be there for a couple of hours tomorrow anyway. So have a lovely weekend, and yeah, hopefully see you guys at Resident Evil 7 tomorrow. Stay safe and see you later.
Resident Evil Challenger.